Good morning, everybody. First of all, I'm glad you're here today. Second of all, I'm going to do a get ready with me. So today, just a housekeeping note. Today is Saturday, January 5th. I film my Saturday videos a week in advance because that's how it works in my filming schedule. So I'm going to talk to you about a bunch of different stuff today. I'm not going to focus so much on what I'm doing with my makeup. I will link everything that I am using down below, but I'm not going to say what I'm actually doing. Okay? So, this is more just about chatting with you guys and telling you what's been going on over the past week or so. And yeah, I have a whole list of notes on stuff that I want to talk to you about, want to update you on. So I'm just going to get started, and I'm going to do very minimal editing to this video. So I'm going to zoom you in, and here we go. Okay, so where to start? The last video you saw, I think was last Saturday, obviously, but I think I was telling you that we were going to have family Christmas with my aunt and uncle, my mom, my grandma, my cousin, and my little cousins, my cousin's kids. That did not happen. So my grandma fell the night before that we were supposed to get together for that family Christmas, and so the next day, which was the Sunday we were supposed to go, we ended up taking her to the ER, and she broke a couple ribs, and she had had a cold, so the doctor put her on antibiotics so that the cold didn't turn into pneumonia. Since then, there's really not much you can do for broken ribs. Also, some of you may know, if you've been with my channel a while, my grandma has dementia. So, she doesn't remember falling, doesn't remember going to the ER, didn't remember doing it later that day, even the day that after she fell. She didn't remember falling. So she has this pain that is kind of unexplainable to her. She is getting better, though. Her cold is better, and she went out last night to the basketball game. I cover high school sports for my job, and my mom and grandma always come along. My mom helps me by keeping stats and stuff like that. So anyway, she brought my grandma to the game. My grandma was so adorable. The pep band was playing. It was their alumni. They do an annual alumni pep band night, where I really hope you can't hear all that. You probably can, though. My husband's getting ready downstairs. Anyway, they do an annual alumni night where the alumni comes back and they play, and everybody has a really good time. And my grandma had a really good time. She was literally bopping around and dancing in her wheelchair. It's so funny. She just really loves music. So it was really cute to see her in a really good mood and whatnot. So yeah, that's the update on my grandma. We still have the presents for the little kids. Don't know when we're going to be able to get together, because now the holidays are over and life is back to its normal pace. So yeah, okay. I'm just debating. I'm gonna use this palette today, the Huda Nude. And I'm just debating which direction I want to go here. And I think I have it figured out. Okay, let's just start. So yeah, that's the update on my grandma. So she's healing, no pneumonia, dementia's about the same. Okay. All right, so what else has happened since my last Get Ready With Me? New Year's Eve has happened. So I think I said in another video that I wanted to just stay home and watch the Taylor Swift Netflix special, and that's what I did. Darvin had to work, so I stayed home. I kind of organized my makeup, which I do have a vlog. I filmed me kind of organizing and step by step how it was going. That's like my New Year's Eve vlog. I think I might put that up. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so after I did that kind of organizing project, which I really, really like, it's even handier today for me filming this video because I can pull my desk drawer out and everything's like just right there. Well, not everything, but most everything. So I'm liking that. The Taylor Swift Netflix special was awesome. So they filmed her the last night of her U.S. tour for the Reputation stadium tour. You know, Reputation is her latest album. So they filmed that last night in Dallas. And she is just kind of amazing, to be honest with you. Like, I find her in what she has been able to do in her career so impressive. I think it was amazing that she was able to turn kind of like what was some bad press about her into like her essentially having the last laugh on that like, you know, people were just saying how bad of a reputation she had, and it wasn't even that bad, but like, she doesn't have a bad reputation, so to say that she does, I don't know. It just, you know, if you follow all that stuff, you know all the stuff that happened with her, you know, dating life, and who cares? It's none of our business. But just, she just has to live out her dating life in such a public eye. So, anyway, yeah, so I did that. I watched that. Darvin got home around 9 or 10, and then we just went to bed. Like, it was really kind of nice. And we got up the next morning and we went and we worked out, and it just felt like a really good, positive start to the new year. So, yeah, that was my New Year's Eve. So then I had New Year's Day off, and then I went back to work and had a day where there was really not much going on at work. And then Thursday, the school was back in session, and so that means since I cover sports, sporting events started again. And I had a wrestling meet Thursday night that I drove to, And the reason I'm kind of talking about this is because of what kind of happened on the drive home. So I had to go by myself. Darvin had some stuff he had to do. Most of the time Darvin will go with me to sporting events just so we can, you know, see each other and be together. And he likes high school sports as well. So he likes following the team and whatnot. But on the drive home, I don't remember the last time I drove that stretch of road in the dark by myself. And I got super, super anxious to the point where I had like, it's not like a tightness, but when I get anxious, like right in here, I'll get like, it's almost like a tickle. I don't know how to describe it really. It's not a tightness. I can feel it right in here. And I don't know. I just got super worried about like, what if I hit a deer? What if this happens? And I got so kind of, I wasn't worked up to the point where I couldn't like safely drive, but I was worked up enough to the point where I was, you know, kind of shedding a few tears. So I'd like, you know, I don't know. So I had to get myself home. So I really focused in on my breathing and I just tried to power through it. What shade do I want to use here? Maybe this one. So I just kind of kept going and I finally made it home. You know, it was about an hour long drive, a little over an hour. But it was not pleasant. I will say that. Are you okay? I'm like filming here.
Oh, you're filming?
Yeah, I am.
Well, have fun.
Okay, thank you. It's kind of weird with you standing down there.
Well, I gotta stand there and put my shoes on.
Okay. So yeah, and then I just felt like that kind of anxious feeling kind of carried over into the next day, which was Darvin's birthday. So yeah, it was a good day, but it was a lot of like hustling around because Darvin's birthday is January 4th and my mom's birthday is January 5th. And I always like to send flowers to my mom for her birthday. So I had some stuff I had to do for cheerleading as well. So I just spent a lot of the day kind of running around. And so I struggled to get that kind of like hectic, anxious feeling to go away. But finally, I, you know, slept through the night on Friday and I woke up this morning feeling more relaxed. So that is good. That is a good feeling. But yeah, that's kind of it. It honestly, it really sucks feeling like that. So if you guys have ever had that kind of anxious feeling, what do you do to kind of get it to go away? How do you kind of power through it? Do you power through it? Yeah, tips and tricks, leave them below. I like to focus on breathing. I like to use oils, like essential oils, which I did not do this time, which maybe I should have. But yeah, I've noticed that I get anxious a lot in cars. I have been in a car accident before by myself. When I was in college, I was returning from my home to my college town, and it had started to, we were experiencing freezing rain conditions. I hit a patch of ice on an S-curve road, and I lost control of my vehicle, and I flipped my vehicle. And I walked away from that with just one tiny little scratch. I mean, tiny little scratch on my finger. So that was crazy. That was a crazy experience because I was like out in the country essentially. And I had actually, in full disclosure, been on the phone with my mom. I mean, this was years ago, like 2004. And so she heard it. And then I lost my phone. And so I couldn't call her back right away to tell her I was okay. And about, I wouldn't say it was over 5 minutes, somebody from a neighboring town was driving by, and it happened to be somebody on their EMT or fire department. I can't remember quite which. And she picked me up, let me use her phone, took me to their fire department. My parents drove down and got me and took me back to college in this winter snowstorm. They made it back home safely. But yeah, that was a very humbling experience. Very scary. And so, I don't know, I've just kind of struggled with cars since then. Feeling anxious when I ride or when I drive. I really don't like driving at night at all. It's the worst. So, but I got through it. I'm okay. Yeah. That's that story. Okay. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some goals I have for my channel in 2019. I have been uploading a lot more in the past, like year to, like 6 months to a year, I would say. And I would like to keep that up, but as you also know, if you've watched my channel, well, when you see this, I will have started grad school to get my master's in school counseling. So I don't know how much of my time that is going to take. I'm assuming a fair amount. And then, you know, I have work on top of that. So we're just going to see. My goal right now is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That is a ridiculous goal. I know that now. I may have to reassess after school starts. And I kind of know better my workload. But some of my videos, like, I just film a little bit every day. So that makes it easier to do, I think, if you just do a little bit every day. Like my weekly lookbooks, that's something I do. I, you know, take about a minute or two every day to film that. So I think that one's doable. And then my Wednesday videos are going to be Will I Buy It? Hopefully. And then my Friday videos are, you know, like my weekly makeup recaps, kind of what I've been wearing. I was thinking about maybe switching that style video to how I do my weekly lookbooks and do my makeup just showing you every day, as opposed to like doing a sit down video. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that yet though. So we'll see. Then my Monday videos are going to be kind of whatever I want. Since I have like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday videos are all kind of like series videos. I know those are like set. I have a plan for what I'm doing each day. I kind of want to have the freedom to, like, you know, do a review if I want to do a review on a palette, because that's my favorite makeup product. And yeah. So I'm just trying to see what highlight I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this one. Or, you know, last year I did a couple of, like, I would wear a palette for an entire week and then, like, put together, like, say what I was wearing each day and then talk about that palette. I really liked doing that. So just, you know, Mondays will be kind of like different every Monday. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. And then I had started doing a couple of like tag videos, and that was super fun. I just like that kind of like really chatty style video, like talking about makeup. I gotta put on lashes and the ones. Okay, I guess I'll wear these. I left the ones that I want in my bathroom and I don't want to get up to go get them. So I'm just going to wear these House of Lashes Iconic Lights. So yeah, those are the goals for my channel. I want to just keep focusing on doing things that I love. I love talking about eyeshadow palettes. I love showing how eyeshadow palettes work on my channel. What am I looking for? Focus, Allison, for just a second. There it is. That is what I am looking for. And I'm really running late right now. I'm annoyed with myself. I'm supposed to be going over to my mom's to take her breakfast. And of course I'm running late because that is the story of my life. So I'm just applying the lash glue. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm at with my channel. I'm really enjoying YouTube more than I've ever enjoyed YouTube. So yeah, I don't want to stop. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. So the last thing I wanted to share in this video is that I had talked about how I had unsubscribed from most of the bigger YouTubers that I used to watch. Like over the past month, I've kind of unsubscribed from all of those channels, except for, so I really don't follow anybody with over 1 million subscribers, with the exception of, I'm still subscribed to Jaclyn Hill, and I'm still subscribed to Emily Noel. Emily Noel is one of my favorite YouTubers. Oh, really? I always get the hiccups when I film because I talk, and I feel like that makes me have the hiccups. So yeah, Emily Noel is one of my favorite YouTubers. But I've found quite a few new people, and I wanted to share some of those favorite channels with you. Okay. So a couple that just came to mind while I was like writing down notes last night were one of my favorite new, she's not a new YouTuber, but I've just started watching her within the past couple months, and that is Samantha March. I really, really like her channel a lot. I watch like every single video, and sometimes I will be subscribed to people, but I won't necessarily watch every single one of their videos. Hers, I watch every single one of her videos. I comment on her videos. I like, yeah, I just think that she is a positive person, and I like that she can talk about products that maybe don't work for her, but she doesn't like bash brands, and I appreciate that. Let's see, what else do I like about her? I don't know, she just got this really sweet demeanor, and yeah, she just seems like a nice person. So I'm just gonna wipe off anything that's on my lips, and I'm gonna put on some lip gloss. Another one of my favorites currently that I've found is Annette's Makeup Corner. Now, Samantha March has like, her channel is growing at a pretty quick rate, it feels like. So she right now has about 73,000 subscribers, and Annette's Makeup Corner has about 2,500 subscribers. But Annette's Makeup Corner, she really inspires me with color. I've been wanting to get, like, seeing all these colorful makeup tutorials and videos and palette reviews and whatnot makes me really want to get back into, not that I was ever really into. It cut me off. I'm talking about Annette's it being my camera. I'm talking about Annette's Makeup Corner. I was saying she really makes me want to play with color more and experiment with more indie brands, and yeah, I just really like her channel. I really am like, inspired by the looks she puts out, and yeah. Okay, two more that I really like, and then I've got to run. Angelica Nyquist, I don't know if I'm saying that right. She's like the queen of color. She's amazing. And then Amy Loves Makeup. She runs the Instagram Indie Makeup Spotlight, and yeah, they're 3 out of the 4 of those new channels I watch focus a lot on color, mostly on color, and so yeah, they really inspire me. So all right, guys, this is the finished look that I'm going with today. Make sure my eyelashes are pushed down there. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, guys, thanks so much for listening to me ramble on about different stuff in my life. I hope you enjoy this style video because I really enjoy filming it, and I'll probably keep doing it. Regardless, like, if nobody watches, that's okay. So, have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!